Good morning student. In our last video we have discussed about test, measurement and evaluations and motor fitness test. Our next topic is Harvard step test. Harvard step test, it was developed by Brougham in 1943 to measure the cardiovascular fitness of the individual. The purpose of Harvard step test is to measure the cardiovascular fitness of an individual. What are the equipment required for Harvard step test? We required gym bench. For female, we required 45 centimeters or 60 centimeter high gym bench. And for male, we required 50 centimeters or 20-inch high gym bench for men. Stopwatch, assistance, administrations and procedure of the test. Before doing any test items, you have to do a proper warming up. First, do a warming up, and then after doing warming up, firstly the student do warming up, and after doing this warming up, the student come near the gym bench, and on the command of go, the student step up and step down on the gym bench, and the assistant start the time at same time. This goes on step up and step down for minimum 5 minutes. He has to continue 5 minutes or until existence at the rate of 30 steps per minute. In 1 minute he has to do 30 steps. Okay, so the student step up and step down at the rate of 30 steps per minute for 5 minutes, and after that the assistants measure the pulse rate as pulse 1 for 1 minute after 1 minute recovery, and then again after 2 minutes of recovery the assistants check the pulse rate at pulse 2 for 1 minute, and after that again after 3 minutes of recovery the assistants measure the pulse as pulse 3 for 1 minute Okay, these are the pulse 1, pulse 2 and pulse 3. This is the step of doing the Harvard step test. The assistants first he do warming up. After doing the warming up, he come near the gym bench, and on the command of go, he step up, one step up, and then both up, and then down, and he continue for 5 minutes at a rate of 30 steps per minute, and after that the assistants count the pulse as pulse 1 for pulse 1 as pulse 1 for 1 minute after 1 minute recovery. After then again he count the pulse at pulse 2 for 1 minute after 2 minute recovery, and then again he count the pulse as pulse 3 for 1 minute after 3 minutes of recovery. Calculation, how you calculate the fitness index using the 3 pulse as pulse 1, pulse 2 and pulse 3. The fitness levels can be determined as duration of exercise in second into 100 upon 5 into 5 upon pulse count as pulse 1, pulse 2, pulse 3. This is the formula for calculating the fitness index of an individual. Okay, duration of exercise into 100 into 5.5 into pulse count, that is from 1 to 1.5, and second method is this is second method for half minute 100 into test duration in second upon 2 into sum of pulse 1, pulse 2, pulse 3. For example, if a person has done the step up and step down for 5 minutes, if he has done for 5 minutes, then his test duration is 5 into 60, that is 300, and then pulse 1, pulse 2, pulse 3 is sum of pulse 1 plus pulse 2 plus pulse 3 upon this. This is the fitness index. By using this formula you can find out the fitness index of a persons. Evaluation. The fitness index is evaluated. If the fitness index is more than 90, it means he has excellent fitness, and 80 to 90 means he has a good fitness, and 65 to 79.9 means he has an average fitness. If he has 55 to 64.9 means he has low fitness, and if his fitness index is less than 55 means he has a poor fitness. This is the methods to conduct the Harvard step test. Harvard step test we use to measure the cardiovascular fitness of an individual. Next is Rockport walking test. Rockport walking test is also used for measuring the cardiovascular fitness of an individual. In this test, the purpose is to measure the cardiorespiratory ability of an individual. What are the equipment required? We require running track 200 meters or 400 meters. Stopwatch, assistance, one assistance or a helpers. Administration. First, he will do warming up. First, do a warming up. After that, choose a windless day for conducting the test. Okay, record your weight in pounds, then run or walk 1 mile, that is 1.609 meters, as fast as possible. After that, record the time to complete the 1 mile, means how much time required for completing the 1.609 meters. Immediately after finishing the walk, measured his heartbeats per minute. Okay, and after that, determine your maximum cardiovascular ability from the calculation below. This is the formula for calculating. This is the formula used to calculate the cardiovascular fitness. Okay, cardiorespiratory ability. First, calculation analyze its result by comparing it with the result of previous test. This test is shown formula 11328 into 0.079 into weight. His weight in lbs minus 0. itna into age, 6.3 into gender minus itna time, etc. Weight, we will take the weight in pounds. For male we will give 1 point, and for female we will write 0. Time, we will measure the time in minute and second, and heart rate, that is beats per minute, and his age. Evaluations. The student with higher scoring is considered as most fit. If the person has more score, means he is fit as compared to those who have less score. And we will compare with this norms. Compare your result, compare your score with these norms and find out the fitness index. Next is Rickley and John test. Rickley and John test we use for measuring the fitness of a senior citizen. Okay, Rickley and John test for measuring the fitness of a senior citizen. This Rickley and John test was developed by Roberta Rickley and Dr. Jesse Jones. In Rickley and John test, there are 6 test items. First, Purpose is to check the ability of a senior citizen. First test item, chair stand test. Second, arms curls up test, sit and wrist test, back scratch test, 8 feet go test and 6-minute walk test. These are the 6 test items in Wrigley and John test. First test item, that is chair stand test. In chair stand test, equipment required is one chair without arms, okay, arms, chair without arms, approximately 45 centimeters high. Then place the chairs against the wall to stabilize the chair, okay. First, place the chairs against the wall to stabilize the chair. After that, the person sit on the chair with feet apart, that is open your feet about shoulder distance and your arms should be crossed. Your arms should be crossed at wrist. This is the sit down. Sit down on the chair with your arms crossed and your leg open at shoulder distance. And then from sitting positions he will stand up, and he will stand up straight and then sit down. And then from sitting positions he will stand up and sit down. It is repeated for 30 seconds. Do this for 30 seconds and the number of complete chair stand up and sit down is counted, okay. This is the procedure for doing the chair stand test, and this chair stand test is used to measure the strength of the leg, okay. In first, do a warming up and then stabilize the chairs against the wall. Place the chairs against the wall for the stabilizations of the chairs. Then the persons will sit on the chairs. Her feet should be spread apart, that is about shoulder distance. Her hands should be crossed, arms crossed, and then sit down and step up, okay, down and up for 30 seconds. And then the number of complete chair stand up and down is scored. And then evaluations, the norms or chart for reference is given. Second test items is arms curls up test. Arms curl steps. This test is used to measure the upper body strength and endurance, okay. Arms curls, that is bicep, is used to measure the upper body strength and endurance. Strength means ability to overcome the resistance and endurance means ability to continue an activity. So this test helps to measure your upper body strength and endurance. Equipment required for this test, you require 4-pound dumbbell or weight. For women you require 4-pound dumbbell, and for men you require 8-pound, and a chair without arms, okay, without arms and stopwatch. Administration, the aim of this test is to do as many as arms curls up in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, how much you can do. So first the chair is placed against the wall for its stabilizations, and then the person sit on the chairs holding the dumbbells, and his arms should be vertically down. This is the positions. She will sit down on the chairs. Her arms should be vertically down, and brace the arms up, only to lower up, and then she will up, her arms will be up and down for 30 seconds. Brace the upper arms against the body so that only the lower arm is moving. Then curls up through the full range of motion. Then she will continue flexions and extensions of the arms. Repeat this as many as time for 30 seconds, and the number of complete arms also is considered. And evaluations, the norms or chart is reference is given. Sit and reach test. Sit and reach test is used to measure the flexibility of the lower body. Okay, sit and reach is used to measure the flexibility of lower back. Equipment required, you required measuring length scale, that is ruler, straight back chair approximately 4 centimeter high. Then how to conduct? First, the person sit on the chair, each of the chairs 1 foot on the floor, whereas the other's leg is strained forward. This is the position. This is the positions of doing the sit and reach. The person sit on the chairs. She will sit on the chairs, and then one leg is straight and others leg is bent, and she will bend forward and try to touch her toe. The distance. She will try to touch her toe, and with his knee should be straight. The distance between the toe and fingers, and the distance between toe and finger is measured. If he touches the fingers, she will get 0 point. If he touch more than, if she is stressed more than feet, his score will be in positive. If she does not touch, his score will be in negative. Perform this test twice, and the best one is considered. For evaluations, you will compare your score with these norms. Back scratch test. Back scratch test is used to measure the general range of motion of shoulders. For this, you require ruler, length scale. How to conduct? First, this test is done in a standing positions. In this, one hand is placed behind the. This is the process of doing the scratch test. In this, you will do in a standing positions. You will do standing positions. One hand is placed behind the head. Your one hand is behind the head, over the shoulders, and down as much as possible down, whereas others hand whereas the palms touching the body and finger directly towards the others. Okay, first he will stand up and his hand should be up and try to downward as much as. Hand is placed behind the head, over the shoulders and wrist as far as possible, and the other hand behind the back, palm facing outwards and fingers upward and wrist upward directions as far as possible, and try to touch or overlap the mid finger of both the hand. If he touches, means 0 score. If he does not touch, negative score. If it overlap, means positive score. And the score, you will get a 2 chance, and the best score is considered. Next is 8 feet up and go test. 8 feet up and go test is used to measure the speed, agility, that is coordinative ability. Coordinative ability means ability to do the various movement without getting unbalanced, balance while moving, etc. Equipment required: first you require a stopwatch, straight back chair, you require a chair approximately 45 centimeter high, cone, measuring tape, safe and clear area. How to perform? First, this is the 8 feet up and go test. Place the chairs against the wall for the stabilizations of the chairs. Then sit down on the chairs. You will place the chairs against the wall and the cone. Keep the cone forward, that is from 8 feet away from the chair. Okay, 8 feet. Now she will sit on the chairs. Her hand should be rest on his thigh. Then on the command of go, she will stand up and go towards the balls, and then she make a round and come down and sit down. Okay, on the command of go, the timer start the time, and then she will stand up. The person is instructed to run or walk around the cone. She will stand up and run or walk around the cone and sit down on the chairs, and the scoring is counted in number, in time. Two trials are given and the best time is recorded. This is the procedure to do the 8 feet up and go test. Okay, first place the chairs against the walls. Keep the cone 8 feet apart from the chairs. She will sit on the chairs. On the command of go, she will stand up. On the command of go, time is also start, and she stand up and walk towards the cone. The persons walk around the cone quickly and sit down on the chairs. In this, his time is recorded. She will get two chance and the best time is recorded. Last test item is 6-minute walk test. This 6-minute walk test is used to measure the aerobic fitness. Aerobic means doing the activity in the presence of oxygen. 6-minute walk test. In this 6-minute walk test, the person has to walk 6 minutes. So the 6-minute walk test helps to measure the aerobic fitness of a senior citizen. Equipment required: you will require track, stopwatch, clean chair, stopwatch, chairs, posting for the resting. Now you have the walking course or track is laid in a triangular, that is the triangular, this triangulars, this is 45 meters, 45 into 5 meters, 45 into 5. The walking track, your track, it is a rectangular, that is 45 into 5 and 5 cone. Here there is a 5, here is a 4 cone. The aim of a person is to run or walk as fast as possible in a 6 minute. Okay, the walking course is laid in a rectangulars in 45 into 5. The aim of test is to walk as possible as for a 6 minute. Okay, 6 minute में he has to cover more distance. In 6 minute he has to cover more distance, and the person set their own pace. He set his own speed, and they can take the rest if it desire. He chooses his speed on his time. He can also take rest if he want. Then measure the distance he covered in 6 minutes. This is a procedure for doing the 6-minute walk test. Okay. First, before doing any test items, do a warming up. After doing warming up, the person has to run a walk in a rectangular area for a 6 minutes. He has to cover more distance. In a 6 minutes, and measure the distance he has covered in a 6 minutes, and his evaluation, it is compared. His evaluation, the distance he covered is compared with these norms. This is the methods for conducting the Rickley and John test. Rickley and John test we conduct to measure the fitness of a senior citizen. Okay, this we have complete the test, measurement and evaluation. In which test it is a instrument or tools. Test is an instrument or tools to obtain a data on specific trait. Okay, test it is an instrument to obtain a data. For example, if we want a data, that is, if we want to know the weight of a person, we use weighing machine. It is a test. Measurement is a reading which we get from the test. Whatever the reading which we get, that is raw score. It is in number form, raw score. And evaluation, it is a subjective judgment. It is a judgment of data based on analysis and interpretation. Next is motor fitness test. We use this test. In motor fitness test, there are 7 test items: 50-meter sprint, 600-meter run walk test, sit and rest test, partial skull up test, push up and standing broad jump, and Sutter run. Howard step test. It is used to measure the cardiovascular fitness of an individual, in which the person has to step up and step down for 5 minutes. He has to do step up and step down for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, 30 at a rate of 30 steps per minute. 30 steps per minute. And 30 steps per minute, and then we measured his pulse once. After 1 minute recovery, we check his pulse once for 1 minute, and again after 2 minute recovery we count his pulse as pulse 2, and after again 3 minutes of recovery we measured his pulse as pulse 3, and we will computation of fitness index, that is duration of exercise in second into 100 upon pulse 5.5 into pulse count between 1 to 1.5, or we can calculate through 100 into duration of exercise in second upon 2 into sum of pulse P1 plus P2 plus P3. Next is Rockport walking test. It is also used for measuring the cardiovascular fitness test. In this test, the person has to walk 1 mile, that is, he has to walk 1.609 as fast as possible, and after completing, his heart rate is measured. And last, Rickley and John test, which is used to measure the physical fitness of an individual. In this test, In this test there are 6 test items.